That day I walked onto the pitch and I remember feeling excruciating pain in my chest. I remember my little brother looking at me and going, "Are you all right?" I just remember saying, "I'm going." I fell, I had the seizure on the floor, and next thing I knew, I remember Chance, he put me in a recovery position and his voice in my head going, "Wake up!" I just woke up.
Yo, today's guest is my cousin, Kem. Yes, he's also called Kem. He's a bit different, he's a bit taller than me, he's a bit more ginger than me, but he's got an amazing story. Let's talk to him about why he does what he does. Right, cuz you got a pretty interesting story, I feel.
When I was a child, I had this vision of myself being this fantastic martial artist representing Great Britain and stuff like that, but you know, it was more a way of life for me, a discipline that I've kept up for many, many years.
So how did you feel that then developed into like, okay, I ain't gonna do that?
When I got into secondary school, I quickly became that kid that would just sell anything and everything, from selling porno videos on tape
to sweets and cans of drink.
I was rivals with the tuck shop at school. I mean, I literally sold whatever I could get my hands on. I was selling shit to the teachers. I think I quickly realised in secondary school that I've definitely got a knack for selling stuff. I signed up for Hertford University, some random computer science course. I remember turning up there. Within 3 days, I looked to my left, I looked to my right, and I was like, I do not belong here, man. I can't do this ain't me, I'm dropping out. I remember breaking the news to my dad. I said to him, I want to buy and sell cars. He said, what? I don't want to go uni, I want to buy and sell cars. I think really what he wanted to do was dive across the table and smash me up. But he was like, well look, if you ain't going to go uni, you're going to work. So I got a job, shout out Gold Insurance. I got a job there, I was just a T-boy, you know. Like, it wasn't long before the owner realised that, well hang on a minute, I can chat. I'm confident, big Turkish clientele, this insurance company, and I was fluent in Turkish. There was an advantage there. So it really didn't take long before I actually became a full-blown employee. At the age of 17, 18, not really knowing where I was gonna go, but I was working, you know, grafting 6 days a week, earning money.
But then after a year of doing that, you then went to Bournemouth, right?
Yeah.
So what took you from this job, you were doing well at it, what made you go, I don't want to do this anymore, let's go back to education? And
so me and one of our friends, we went and visited a friend who was at Bournemouth Uni. We spent a couple of days down there and I got exposed, didn't I, to this uni life. And it was like, what on earth is going on? Why am I not here having this kind of life right now? Like, why am I like already in a middle-aged man's job, stressed? Like, I'm 18. So I was like, you know what? I think I am going to go back to uni. I went through the clearing process, picked leisure marketing, got accepted. So I basically finished university, had 4 weeks off, and then bang, I was in a job straight away. Company car, 20 odd grand a year, commission. I was very, very successful straight away. The thing I realised quickly was my degree was absolutely nonsense. Not sure what my degree provided me for that job. But yeah, you're right. I think the work ethic that I had been instilled into me from a very, very young age. I was very hurried to crack on with work. When the bubble bursts, you enter the real world. It's a smack of reality that actually uni life is just a weird bubble that, you know what I believe, uni, other than that real high professional stuff, it's just an industry to breed taxpayers. It's an institution, isn't it? It's a farm for us to go get this 100 grand a year target, travel to work on the train like, you know, herd of lemmings, and never think outside the box and just be compliant.
But stay in school, kids. Listen, I want to touch on something a little bit more personal with you now.
2014, December the 11th, I walked onto the football pitch. Within 2 minutes, I dropped on the floor I'm getting goosebumps saying it, but yeah, my heart stopped on the football pitch. That was the point where everything changed for me.
I remember the aftermath of that as well.
The recovery, because you know, you went from this very, very confident person to worrying, is this gonna fucking happen again? Like it was a strange time and it was completely unexpected. So what I had was something called a cardiac syncope, was a cause of a pulmonary embolism, which was in my lungs, my pulmonary arteries, which caused me to have a cardiac syncope, which basically is a defense mechanism to actually keep you alive. That's what a heart attack is to get you on the floor, to help your blood flow. So I survived, bruv. I survived something that many people don't. You can be completely fit and it can just happen to you. When I came out of hospital, I remember being driven back home. I remember seeing the lights of the cars and everything looked different. Everything looked brighter. Yeah. Everything looked like my vision was like enhanced.
Yeah.
Like I felt I was changed, but maybe for the good. I wasn't expecting that. And I suddenly had this wave of, you know what, I'm fucking alive.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm alive, bruv.